Netflix's The Elixir review, a potent thriller that runs out of steam. Netflix's Indonesian zombie thriller, The Elixir, starts with a refreshingly sturdy and pulpy hook. Director Kimo Stambul takes a familiar setup and a estranged family reuniting amidst a crisis and spices it up with a distinct cultural twist. The outbreak is sparked by a catastrophic trial run of jamu, a traditional herbal medicine that, instead of simply erasing wrinkles, turns its users into flesh-craving monsters. The film's initial chaos is tight, sticky, and highly effective. Stambul skillfully leans into the horror, delivering gore that's genuinely squeamish and recalls the visceral peak of The Walking Dead. The infected are terrifying, and the frequent use of pleasingly practical effects lends a satisfying texture to the violence. As a piece of international genre cinema, The Elixir has enough snaps and polish to stand alongside Netflix's better imports. The problem, however, is one of endurance. At a lengthy 118 minutes, the movie keeps sprinting long after its narrative momentum has been undercut by thin characterization and baffling decision-making. Once the initial shock of the outbreak wears off, the film struggles to justify its runtime. The forced family drama never deepens beyond stock resentments, which makes the inevitable late-stage sacrifices land with a whimper instead of a wallop. Even in moments of relative safety, the survivors repeatedly wandered into avoidable peril simply to keep the plot grinding forward. This makes the danger feel mechanical and manufactured rather than tragic or organic. While Stambul's command of tension and texture is clear, he stages close-quarters mayhem with clarity and lets the blood run. The Elixir ultimately settles into conventional zombie movie beats. Despite its novel infected origin, the film lacks a distinguishing point of view. It never quite finds the specific emotional or thematic thread that would elevate the carnage and differentiate it from the horror subgenre's crowded landscape. It's a visually solid, action-packed thrill ride, but one that sacrifices substance for spectacle and ultimately runs out of steam long before the credits roll.